14. Why is stem cell research so important?
Because it helps cure diseases and heal injuries. Next question.
15. Is abortion evil? 16.
Abortion is not evil. Good and evil are subjective things. So you can't really say something's evil. But I'm a strongly anti-abortion type of guy. And I think that all stems from, does life begin at conception or at birth? If you believe it begins at conception, then of course you'd think abortion is wrong because it's tantamount to murder. But then if you believe that life begins at birth rather than conception, then you're okay with abortion, I guess, because it's not murder. I don't want to get too far into this because I don't want to go over the time limit, but yeah.
What would the circumstances need to be for you to approve of torture, isn't it?
Not much. Honestly, someone has some information you want, you ask for it, they don't give it to you. Torture's a legit tactic in my book.
Individual. 17. Should we try to save animals from going extinct?
I used to think so, but now not so much, because animals go extinct as a process of natural selection. Look at the fucking dinosaurs, for example. That's the big one right there. Extinction's a natural thing. And even the animals that go extinct because of humans, you've got to remember that, you know, all the impact that humans have on the world, we evolved from nature that ability to impact the world. So everything that we do is natural. And that means that even if humans cause an extinction of a species, that's a natural thing happening. It's just natural selection running its course. And it can be sad sometimes, but it's the way of the world.
18. Do you approve of capital punishment? Explain.
Yes. You need it in a government. You need to have that fear of the government instead of the people. Now, I'm a personal believer that anyone who allows fear to govern what they do is being dishonest with themselves. But at the same time, how the hell is society going to work if we don't have government? Capital punishment, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to really instill fear in the government and to enforce laws. The thing with, there's a lot of anti-capital punishment sentiment here in America, because I think the government caters more to the people, too much to the people, and that's a very twisted concept, I know, but a government isn't there to coddle the people, as Americans seem to think it is. A government is there because without it, humanity we'd have anarchy, and with anarchy, there'd be no semblance of law. Civilization as we know it would collapse. I can get into that in a later video if you want. Just message me of some sort if you'd like me to make a video about that. So yeah, capital punishment, very necessary thing.
19. Do you believe in aliens, ghosts, spirits, souls, any supernatural forces? 20.
I believe in nothing that is supernatural. Everything that exists is natural, but spirits, ghosts, souls, none of that shit. They're not even defined properly. If they're not made of matter, they're not real. As for aliens, I'm assuming you mean extraterrestrials, life on other planets. And for that, sure, yeah, I do. I mean, there's lots of planets out there, and I find it very improbable that at least one of them wouldn't have conditions similar enough to Earth's that would warrant life starting there. So, yeah, I believe in extraterrestrials.
Would you sacrifice yourself for a loved one with the chance you may end up in hell for being atheist?
If I could find someone who I love that much, then in a heartbeat I would.
21. Explain in detail the process of death.
Can't do that, I'm sorry, I've never died.
22. And this is a tricky one. Have you ever been dead?
I just answered that question.
Well, I'm looking forward to all your video responses and comments, ladies and gentlemen. need to make several videos in order to answer these questions, fine. If you need to fill up my whole comments board in order to explain yourself, so be it. I hope you enjoy the challenge. I felt that you would. Even though a lot of these questions are very difficult, I know some of them you've already been asked before. But you'll always have that to be able to show people and also be able to look at. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.